What is good? What is good, ladies? We are in Austin, Texas today. We chopping it up with CAKEY BUMS. CAKEY BUMS brought a little friend with her, TARRYN Blake. Hello, how we doing today?
We're doing great.
Doing great. So, let's get into it, girls. We got CAKEY BUMS, so let's get the backstory on CAKEY BUMS, man.
Ooh, okay. So I originally am from Kansas, and I started CAKEY BUMS in spring of 2019. And really, I just started on Amazon with a booty band. It was one of the first cheetah/leopard prints on Amazon. So luckily, during the pandemic, it was actually good for us. So I got to scale my business and go into the activewear side. I also decided to move over here to Austin, Texas, just to pick things up. I feel like, you know, things are moving over here. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, where you from?
Well, I like to call myself an Austinite. I originated here, moved to Katy, and then moved back as soon as I turned 18. I've been here since, so I like to call myself a local. I'm an Austinite. I can claim it.
You can claim it. Yeah.
It's your birth spot, so.
I mean, it's not really my birth spot, but.
What? Wait, what?
But I've been here long enough.
You've been here long enough, right?
Where is she from? I'm so confused. Where were you born?
I was born in San Diego. She would have never guessed that.
How long y'all known each other?
I'm over here.
I'm off the street, actually. On the way over here and gave me her sweater. So please put this on. But no, we actually met through her sister during the pandemic.
The one that just had the kid, yes?
She has not had it.
Or about to have the kid.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
About to have the kid. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it was actually during the pandemic. I remember that point.
Yeah. Things were so slow. It was such a weird time back then.
It was.
We were trying to run booty camps down here, and yeah.
Was that then too?
It was then.
So you met through a sister, and then y'all started doing, like, y'all became friends, obviously.
Yeah,
and
well, so she's a singer-songwriter, and I, I would say I'm a poet. I don't know, I love poetry. So I would write poetry, and, like, when we met, that night, we exchanged, like, lyrics, and we were, stop. We exchanged lyrics, and her, I'm like, oh, I need to get down here. I need to be her manager. I need to get her.
So, are you her manager?
I am.
She will call herself that. Yes. I don't know if she is that, but
I have taken Uber as her manager.
So, like, if you go out to a show and someone's like, "Who's your manager?" Are you gonna?
It'll depend on how much alcohol she has in her system at the time.
I mean, that is fair though. That is fair though.
Because what if you're wasted and I'm like, oh yeah, that's my manager, and you're all like,
oh my gosh, stop.
You're all like twerking in the corner with.
Oh, because I twerk so much.
You might, depending on how much.
Depending on how much she had to drink, right?
I've never had that much to drink where I just twerk.
Stop.
Have I ever twerked?
I'm gonna pull up some videos later.
Hey, we need show and tell at this point. Nah, for real.
I'm over here like.
No, remember that one day?
Come on, Lauren, stop, bro. We all know you've
That's
twerked at least once. We know you've twerked at least once or twice. Come on, stop.
You know what? I'll claim it. I'll take that glory as long as you don't make me prove it.
All right.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. You know, I didn't know you was manager. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I tell her what to do, and when I don't tell her what to do, I get really mad because I'm like, you should have listened to me, and you should listen to what I'm telling you to do. So we've kind of met.
We hold each other accountable in that way for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy though, girl. That's a lot. Because then you got to do the manager side of things, and you got to do your stuff too.
And we have Cool Girls Crew.
Yes.
And who?
And who? Cool Girls Crew. It's fairly new. It's very new. We started it last year, kind of like on a whim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Back last
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So what's the qualifications to be in the Cool Girl Club?
No. You know, I've actually gone and asked that question before. You just have to be authentically you and unapologetically you.
Absolutely. It helps if you're a female.
And genuine.
That has a, you know, well, it's just a female who supports other females, lifts them up.
So how long do you have to know a person before you can let them in the club? I mean, you can't just know someone for like a week and be like, all right, you're in. Like, no, that's not how it works.
You can be in the club.
What?
Yes.
So it's like a right off the jump type of thing.
It's off vibes.
Like if the vibes off the jump ain't straight, you're not getting in.
Yeah, exactly.
But if the vibes are straight right off the jump, then anyone can get in basically.
Anyone.
And then you got trial and error through there.
Nah, I guess.
No, but really what it is, it's just like a movement of supporting other local businesses. It started off women-based, but we're trying to, you know, we want to include our men too.
So y'all get together like once a week or something and like do team
No,
things?
so
Or
no,
like what do y'all do?
You're like, what the fuck is it? No, so we organize these events for the community where the local businesses and local artists can come together and just have a platform to showcase their work, their service, their talent, all that.
And who came up with that idea?
We
Collective.
Yeah, it was like a collective idea for sure.
Okay. So then y'all gonna start doing events this year with that.
Yes.
Well, and
it's
we've
called
already
the
done
Cool
events.
Girls.
Correct.
We took a little time off, but we're back to it.
Yes.
Our year is coming up, so
Yeah, so you know y'all gonna need to let us know like 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks in advance. Like, hey Steven, we need you and Kim to pull up.
we will.
We need to know like 3, 4 weeks in advance. Yeah.
3 you're like, again, that's 3 or 4 weeks
3
in
weeks,
advance.
yeah, not 3, 4 days in advance.
You said no.
Yeah, you know that's what I be telling my friends that like if they're not a part of the Paradox team, I'm like, bro, if y'all don't tell me some shit at least 3, 4 weeks in advance, don't be mad or disappointed if I can't be there.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Like for real.
Yeah.
Because
100%.
yeah, if
we'll pull our calendars up after this.
no, for real.
I'm like at that age where I have to put on.
Yeah.
I know,
or
same.
I'll forget.
You're just at that point in your life, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like you're just at that point in your life.
Just
like,
so busy.
Like I had to relook at the calendar like 3 times today because when I told you that my tire was flat this morning, I had to readjust the whole like first 7 hours. But luckily, I was fortunate enough to where it played out, to where I was still able to get everyone. But
that's good.
Yeah, man.
Good. I mean, we're on time for the most part.
Yeah, so
yeah.
Actually, you were. Actually, y'all were.
You're like, wow.
Yeah, no, y'all were, and that's not very often that happens. Like, yeah, I was like, damn, bro, like she here 2 minutes early and shit. Like, so yeah, like I said, if I hate that. So when y'all do big events, or whatever, and y'all want us to pull up, like I said, 3, 4 weeks in advance.
For sure.
I'm excited to come out though.
Yeah.
What kind of events y'all got like lined up or worked up, or y'all gonna do something this first quarter?
Yes,
we are.
Yeah. So we planned it like every an event every quarter. So it'll be 4 events this year. This one, the first one is definitely going to be, you know, more women based just because it's Valentine's. We're going to kind of turn it into like a Galentine's event for like a lot of women owned businesses. But the next one after that, we're kind of playing with the 420 idea. So
is Valentine's Day on 420 this year?
No. What? The next event.
I'm like
after that, because you probably
trying to like.
Whoa, yeah, because
can you insert that like meme or like all of the like, I'm like
I'm doing the math.
Yeah.
Yes. No. I don't know.
That's in April.
Love that.
Yeah, as far as I remember.
Like, what are you talking about?
Valentine's is in February.
Okay, so the first event's gonna be it's gonna be women based.
Yeah, I mean you can come out. I don't know how much fun you'll have.
Shit,
I
hey,
mean,
we pulling up. I mean, with a camera, you networking with everybody. You talking to everybody.
Absolutely.
So even if that's one thing about like me and Kim, like we can network and talk with anybody. So if there's an event worth going to, like we're there. We don't gotta know nobody. We just gotta know, hey man, there's gonna be X amount of people in there. They're at this important status in life. They have this big of an influence.
Just
we going in there and figuring out who's who.
For sure.
So I'm pulling up. I don't care, because if you have 100 girls show up to this event, right? I'm a get at least 10, 15 Instagrams off of that.
That's true.
Bare minimum.
That's true. It is a good network. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I'm always down for the networking. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff coming up too for shows and events. So as I was telling you earlier, girl, leave some of your clothes up in here.
Sure.
You know, we got that. Yeah, we got that ranch house that we use sometimes in Round Rock. I think I've told you about that ranch house a couple of times. Remember when I told you we did the Halloween party there?
Okay, yeah.
I feel like, yeah, you were saying something about that.
Because somebody was supposed to be there.
Oh. What did
I forgot what happened.
What did you do this year?
Nothing.
What did I do?
I don't know.
I did absolutely nothing.
Absolutely
like I do
nothing,
every
right.
year.
I probably did.
What did I do for New Year's Eve? Absolutely nothing.
Like, what'd you do?
What am I gonna do for that?
For what?
Absolutely nothing.
No, Halloween, you had the party.
Oh, we chilled, man. We had some live performers up in there. We had painters.
That's what's up.
TJ, the DJ was there. You know, shout out to her.
Yes,
Yeah, you know.
That's our girl.
Yeah, shout out to her. She was there, and then the Paradox guys were there. Stas was there. Kofia was there.
Yes. Okay. I did see flyers of that then. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So what you got planned on 2023 with your music, girl?
Yes, I'm just gonna be working on more projects this year. I think last year it was really focused on like performing live, and so like, you know, the whole creating process, being in the studio, kind of got put on pause. But this year I think I'm gonna go hard with that and start doing collabs and features for sure. So
I mean, I only know a little about you, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know much about you. You know, I checked out your page and everything. Once we linked in and all that, but so what type of like music do you like? What's your main genre?
You know, I feel like it's like a cross between like R&B, pop, and like maybe even like some indie pop. I like to like compare myself, I guess, to like Kiana or LMA type vibes, like that kind of sound.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you drop any projects last year, like any albums or anything?
No, I'm doing just singles.
Okay, so you dropped a bunch of singles last year.
No.
No.
Well, I did actually. I did drop a few.
She dropped a few, and she has been waiting to strategically drop these next few coming up.
I have like so many projects like backed up that I even forgot that I finished. I'm like, oh wait, that's not even released yet. I need to go back and release that. So.
But if you catch her at a performance, you will be hearing.
Yes.
Maybe she come perform at one of our shows.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
We always be trying to get more girls out to perform at our shows.
Oh really?
We really do. The dudes ain't a problem. The dudes is just not a problem to get in Austin. It's just not.
There's so many.
Yeah, like we could have 300 dudes perform at our party if we wanted, bro. So
I can't.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, but really, like,
I
will be planning. I think for the Thankful show I planned with Juicy. I don't know if you know who that is. She's a radio host on KAKEY. But we did a show together in like honor of my birthday, and there were so many guys that like we just kept getting like people like, hey, there's there's still a spot, but that filled up fast. And like we had a lot of artists. I think like 12.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a big set.
So what's the most exciting thing y'all got? Because y'all got so much stuff going on next year between the events, your music, your CAKEY BUMS. Like, let's talk about CAKEY BUMS.
Okay.
What you got? Well, because now we did the artist.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? But the artist is also a part of CAKEY BUMS. So like, are you a brand ambassador? Are you just a friend? Like,
I would say she's one of the faces. Yeah. CAKEY BUMS and the behind the scenes, all of it. I'm like, just the same. We've just exchanged, like, it's almost like she's my manager and I'm her manager.
Definitely. It's like whenever we're working events together, obviously for her merch, it's like someone will come up and ask a question about the business and I'll end up answering it, and then someone will ask me a question about the music and she'll end up answering it. It's like,
but that's cool though. That's cool though to have someone that you have that type of relationship with.
Absolutely. It's got us through a lot of doors, and I think it's spread a lot of brand awareness for both of us. So
for sure. Definitely.
I feel that definitely. So are you gonna do something for South by with the music stuff?
I'm trying to. I'm actually trying to plan a showcase for South by, but we're still trying to work out the details on that. But hopefully, if I don't perform at that one, I perform at one of them. I know there's a bunch going on this year, so
Yeah.
yes.
And what about for Kiki Bums? Like, what's one of the main goals you want to accomplish this year with your Kiki Bums?
To really build my online training platform.
Yes.
I feel like that's a huge one. So y'all will be seeing more from me on the YouTube side. Yeah, just really building that side up, and then I'm working. I'm working with shout out Christina on a collection. She's over in Pittsburgh. And we're working on a collection we're dropping soon, so stay tuned. Honestly, the end of this week. So we are gonna open pre-sales for some amazing leggings. So I cannot wait to continue to work with her and expand the line.
They honestly are really great. I already have a pair. I got gifted some. The perks of being her friend. I get literally all I wear is Cakey Bums. It's not even funny.
I know.
It's kind of an issue. People think I own Cakey Bums. Like, I need to stop wearing this shit.
Shit, that's like this jacket right here. This is one of our clothing designers, Dakota. Well, Landscape is her name. But yeah, she's the clothing designer for the Paradox team. So
I was actually just looking at your sweater.
Yeah, this is hers. So like,
I like how it says the dogs.
Yeah, so she does all of our clothes. So if you see us wearing a lot of the same concept type clothes and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like if they had one on that was white or blue or purple or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We pretty much wear her clothes. So I feel you on the, you know what I'm saying?
You have to rep your brand.
You do.
Yeah.
Every day I wake up, Cakey Bums. Cakey Bums. Cakey Bums.
Every color.
Every color.
So you was talking about the training though. So online training. So you want to make like the workout videos for people to follow at home? When you refer to online training?
Yeah, kind of.
No, that is it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a trainer.
But I have a little different plan. I don't want to spill like the whole plan. Like y'all have to stay tuned. But just
you can't even like paraphrase nothing. I mean,
you're like, you can't, like, it's not that serious.
You can't even sprinkle a little.
Yeah, you can't give like a little teaser or something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, stay tuned, YouTube.
Oh my god, that's not.
No, I mean, I'm gonna be doing like exercise videos.
Okay.
But more like maybe instructionals, you know.
Like programs.
Yeah, like programs.
So you're gonna be out here and in Pittsburgh. That's what you said, right? She's in Pittsburgh?
She's in Pittsburgh.
Right.
Yes. So, yeah. So, our collection, Icing, is, well, we're going to push everywhere, of course, but it's going to be so awesome to, be able to have somebody on the ground over in the East Coast pushing the line. Yeah.
And it's going to be y'all's line?
Yep.
So, it's going to have, obviously, both y'all's names on the clothes? Yep. So, who came up with the designs? You? Or your
we worked together. We worked together, but I definitely let her take the lead.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then you just polished up a couple of things.
Yeah. So it's so exciting. I'm just pumped because Friday's like right around the corner.
And what's Friday?
Is when we're dropping.
Okay.
The leggings. Just start off the collection. So.
And y'all gonna drop something new every quarter as well, or every half a year, or what do y'all? Or have y'all even got that?
We have lots of different pieces in the works. We're just ironing out a couple things. So, yeah, just stay tuned for all of it.
That's dope right there.
Yeah.
So speaking of fitness, so we've talked on the phone many times, me and you, about fitness and stuff. Are you going to get back into doing like camps and stuff? You know how like you have the booty camps and stuff, the workout camps?
She should.
I'm sure when the right time comes, I may be planning a couple things here. I don't like to like say until like I know like exactly what, it's in the works. Things are in the works. They always are.
Yeah. No, I hear you, girl. Because I know you're doing your Cakey Bums thing too. But then you know, we do always talk about like your, you know, when like you had the last booty camp off of like at the Chopin Street or whatever it was.
Yeah, such a vibe. It was such a vibe.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I get on the phone with you. I'm like, all right, bro, we talking about working out, or we talking about Cakey Bums, or what we got going on. So yeah, I feel you on that. Well, what's something big you got planned for next year? You gonna? I know we was talking about a lot of singles that you dropped last year. You gonna drop some albums this year or more singles?
Definitely more singles. I'm gonna hold off on like an album just because you hear lots of, you know, feedback from, you know, artists today, like Russ, for example. He always says like, don't drop an album until like you've had that, like until you build that following where people are gonna want to listen to your whole album. Otherwise, you're gonna have all this gold that you just dropped, and only like 3 songs are gonna be like popping, you know?
Right.
So definitely just gonna be dropping singles, more music videos. Yes. That's on the goal list. So I'm excited about that.
And just getting herself out there, different performances, maybe some different cities to put on the map.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that'll be cool, though, girl. Because a lot of people, it's cool, you're talking about the Rusk and like getting the criticism and everything. Because some people give them constructive criticism and they think you're like talking down on them or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. I know. I think that, I don't know, strategy is such a key.
And 100%. And how you like release your work.
Exactly. We talk about that a lot.
You just can't drop it all. Because I feel like if you just drop everything, then some great things might get overlooked, you know?
And there's a right time for it.
There's so many artists that I love that have dropped albums, and like there's songs on those albums from like years ago that I'm just hearing now. I'm like, what? I didn't even know this was on the album. So.
Like who?
You're like,
oh, like Nicki Minaj, like she has some like gems on her albums. Like I'm like, but like the stuff that gets put on the radio just gets so like circulated,
like oversaturated.
Yeah. You don't even listen to the rest of it because you're like, okay, I'm on something new. Like you know,
we
or even Rihanna. Rihanna's another one too. Like on some of her albums, she's got like some dope songs that never got radio play, or I don't think got as much exposure as they could have gotten.
But wait, speaking of radio, TARRYN has a single out on the radio now.
She's in her manager role.
Oh, her? Yeah, like the manager song coming out. Oh, she's like, hello.
So let's hear about that, girl.
No, yeah, I do have my single Mrs. played out on KAKEY radio right now.
Okay.
What's that?
It's 89.1.
So tune in.
That's dope. I wonder if that's the same radio station that man, I'd have to double check because Steven just had his song on the radio.
It probably was because they do on Wednesdays, which is I don't think enough people take advantage of this opportunity. But on Wednesdays they play like a Hot or Not. You have to submit your stuff into Juicy's email, which is just on her Instagram page, and then you get. It has to be clean though because it's the radio, so it has to be a clean version. And they'll play it, and the listeners will literally call in whether if it's hot or not. And some of them, some of the listeners are ruthless.
See, is it they're ruthless or they're keeping it real?
Keeping it real.
Because see, that's the thing in today's society. You keep it real with someone, but you a hater, or you know what I'm saying.
It like hurts my heart to hear like someone like getting like, oh, that song was good, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
So, like, as if I got hurt that, I feel like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like my feelings are hurt.
Shit, but
I'll take it.
Yeah, you gotta take it, girl. You got to. Yeah. Nah, for real. Nah, we do something like that over here too. On Wednesdays, my boy Nari, shout out to Nari. I don't know what Nari doing right now. What's Nari doing right now? Oh, okay. Nari's in the building. Shout out to Nari. On Wednesdays, he does this thing called Live at the Docks right here. And he'll play local artists' music and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then we stream that live on like the YouTube and all that stuff. So if you ever want to get your shit played, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta email it in, and then they'll play it for you. So yeah, they do that every Wednesday at 9 o'clock.
Dope.
Cool.
I'm always looking for like different little like platforms to do that. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's a great way to like for other people to hear your stuff and to like have other artists. Like I met so many people through doing stuff like that, like on hip hop podcasts, like in Waco.
Mm-hmm.
I've met so many artists through them too, and listeners, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. We always get like a different crowd every time. So like I said, it's on Instagram Live too. So if you ever see like, are you following the Paradox page right now?
I think so.
Now
Well,
you have to check.
I better.
What? She's not following.
She's not following it and everything. But no, I'm saying if you when you see it live if you see it live like all the time, you'll eventually put it together like, oh, that's their their Live with the Docs thing. So yeah, shout out to Nari for that.
I'm gonna definitely follow it. Make sure we're actually following.
She like let me go double check real quick.
I'm like, because I'm gonna ask you what it was, and you're like, oh wait, I'm not following them.
Don't be sloppy, Lauren. Oh shit. Well, hey, before we get out of here, what's something y'all want to leave for us fans, people that know y'all, like a message or something, you know, going into 2023, man?
2023 is the year where we're moving with intention.
Yes, focus and intention.
Yes.
Tunnel vision.
Yep.
The narrow path.
Yes.
All of it.
Yeah. We're gonna look back on once we get to 2024 and be like, wow, we crossed everything off of our list.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And we already have the plan, so we just gotta stick to the plan.
Stick to the plan, right, girls? Well, hey, man, thanks for finally coming in. You know, it was cool bringing the +1 with you. It was cool to meet you too.
Yes.
Let everybody know where they can find y'all platforms, social media, you know, individual names, CAKEY, BUMS, all that good stuff.
You can find all my stuff is TARRYN Blake. My Instagram's at @TARRYN_Blake. Facebook TARRYN Blake, Twitter TARRYN Blake, everything. So simple enough.
My IG is Lokeef, LOKEEF, and then business is CAKEY BUMS. That's CAKEYBUMS.
Yes.
Definitely. Well, you'll probably give it 5-6 months. Bring y'all back, catch up, recap, see how y'all been. All right.
Now we have to.
Absolutely.
Now we have
Yeah,
to.
now you have
Check
to.
in.
Yeah, definitely check in. So we gone. We out of here. Thank y'all very much, ladies.
Thank you.